Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever the time you're watching this video from. I'm going to take you all the way from here till Ngambo, where I'm just going to show you an excavation of soil harvestation that have been taking place for several years, and without forgetting that it's playing a very great role in this county of Nakuru. It have also helped in building and construction of tall building in this county. As well as we know, this county it developed from a city, from a town to a city, and for real, it has been of a greater thoughts that this city is still developing. It's developing for real. As I can see, just managing to take a ride all the way, just taking a view of how this environment look like. Without forgetting that my time at this sound have been so much grateful. I managed to say several individuals, and the situation here around have been so much grateful. The situation here around have been so much grateful. I'm grateful to stay in this county. At this place where I'm going to show you, it's have also created job opportunity to the villagers who are just living around. It have created job opportunity for villagers who are living around here, who are just living around here. Just going to show you. It is a chilly morning. It's very early in the morning. And I managed just to accompany myself with my daily ways of the way I usually take these videos. Being that today is on a Friday, people are just maneuvering here and there. People are just moving here and there. And also, you can see, this is the way you are going to use till where you are just going. I have been here before. Sometimes I have been here, coming here to see how they conduct their daily life in villages of Nakuru, and I have managed even to stay here for several days. Like sometimes I could just come here to take a shower, village life in this Nakuru. Sometimes they usually go to the river to just wash clothes there. Sometimes I even washed myself there at this river closer to this excavation. For real, I have been here for several times. I've been here for several times. I've been here, and this is the way that I have been using. You can see, this is the way for real I have been using. Just get myself at this position. This is the way I have been using. Just get myself at this position. Just the excavation is not far away from where here I am. The excavation is not far away from here I am. And the way I'm just going to take you is a place known as Ngambo. Ngambo is located in Nakuru County. at the southern part, I believe. It's also located at the southern part, and here I am going. The environment have changed for real since I left these places here at the month of April. The changes have been really occurred. There are great changes that have taken place. And you can see here around there were no building initially as I left this place in the month of April. Also the road election have also they vacated, like they have shifted it where it used to be. It have really changed. These things are changing in this county. Things are changing. As I can see, initially there were no these homesteads that they are just here around. That personally I can see them. I usually during that time, these are two ways, but I don't know which exactly to use. These are two ways here. These are two ways, but I don't know the exact way to use. But I have been using this way, this side here. This is the side that I have been using. But for now, the vacation of it, they have changed. There is another one. Let me try the one I have been using. But if I can see very well, I might find myself not reaching where I wanted to take you. But let me try it. If it happened that I haven't availed myself where I wanted to take you, I'll just come back. This is not a very difficult way, because here I'm just getting closer to where I just wanted to show you. As you believe in where I come from at Nyabohansi, people harvest soil from the liver, where they scoop soil during rain season using spades. But at this place here, they use something we called gichino or tarimbo to dig the banks to dig the banks. These are some of the areas. You can see the way they are. You can see, just see that initially this is the place where they have been harvesting soil. They just dig some the Lord banks. When you dig banks at these places here, when you dig banks, you just harvest soil. That's the advantage they have. They do not spend a lot of time just staying in water to harvest it. But as I can see, my friend, for real, these places are really changing, and they are really changing in a very great way. Because initially, as I believe, this place here, it was just a good, very very nice. But you can see the way they have just harvested soil here at this part here. I can see. Let me just. You can just see the way they're harvesting. At that part that you can see behind me, just see. You can just see the way it is. They're harvesting soil here for real. They harvest soil. The method they are using to harvest soil at this count of Nukuru is the method we used to harvest molam at where I just come from. So the difference is they have the method is just the same of harvesting, but what is being harvested is totally different. To our part at home there, when you dig banks, when you dig down at a distance of around 5 meters below the ground, you just found yourself harvesting moram. But at this point, initially, my friend, it was just good, as you can see. This place for several years it has been a place where people harvest soil, but for now, it have changed it to be a dam. It have changed it to be a dam due to several. They have been digging it for several years, They have been digging it for several years. So this part here, as you can see behind me, if you see very clearly, you can see something like water inside some enclosed area. That place, it used to be a place where just vehicles, trucks, more especially the T-bus could just come, scoop soil around here, and they take to construction area. But for now, the area have really changed. You can see this is the area I promised to take you to, but I haven't managed to get myself inside. But the way I used this, the previous way, which for now it's no longer being used. But I can just tell you that this place, as you can see, the height of that is the level of the that's the level of the land that it used to be. As you can see, personally, I'm in a very deep area. But I can just tell you that initially, before they started digging, harvesting soil around here, this environment, as you can see, that's at the top there, that used to be its level. And it's from here at this side again, that used to be the level again. You can see how even I'm very deep. I'm in a very deep way. I'm very deep at a very deep side. I'm at a very deep side for real. But that is what I wanted to tell you, that for real, these people have been harvesting soil, and this soil have changed the life of several individuals in this section of Ngambo here. They have been harvesting for several years, from centuries, I believe, since our grandfather since at the time of our grandfather and the great grandparents. At this side here, you can, as I told you, as you can see, that level where you can just see, that level where you just see from the top there, that used to be the land level. And you can even imagine how the great number of soil that have been harvested from this area. It have been harvested for several years. Till now, they can't harvest anymore, because the place have now become like a quarry now. The place have now become like a quarry due to several, due to much more harvestation of soil. I want to see if I can manage to get myself to the other side using my bicycle. Sometimes this my bicycle play a very great role when I use it to close the lever. Sometimes it just make me to close it, because it has got what we call it has got the ability of just taking me to the other side without me without myself finding myself stamping on water, all inside the water. Sometimes it's very good sometimes to use it. I can try. Let me just try to see if I can find myself to the other side using this my bicycle. I want just to try to see if I can get myself to the other side. It is so much technical, but I will try and see. I'll try and see to see if let me just try from behind here. I want to try from behind here. To see if I found myself stamping on water. find myself jumping on water, but it is just okay. It is just okay. It is just okay. It is just okay. I was trying to see if I can close the lever with my bicycle, but I could manage it, but using one hand to close it is more much technical. Using one hand to close it is more much technical. But I don't know how we'll do today. But I found myself stamping on water, and I have wear a very nice shoes, you can see. Let me just show you. This is the shoes I'm wearing. This is the shoes. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. It's unviewable. It's unviewable. But I wanted to show you how. This is the shoes I wanted to show. I can't see. You can't see it. Can't see it. But at this area, for real, in the year 2023, I had been coming here. I had been coming here for several times. Sometimes to take a view of how the nani are scooping. I have been taking. Sometimes I have been coming here to see how the T-bus, these heavy trucks have been scooping soil. Sometimes you can see, this place is somehow bushy. I cannot advise you to come here alone. Personally, I'm used to these people because they usually have been seeing me. I'm safe with them because they know me. They can really call me very well. My friend, I have managed to avail myself where at the position for real I wanted to take you. After I have closed a lever, and this lever, it's a big lever sometimes, but it's a lever that I can close. But there are some breaches somewhere. But personally, I don't like using those breaches because they were to take me to a very far distance where I was to find myself like moving, increasing the road distance. No, but it is good to increase the road distance sometimes. But to me, I saw I will increase the road distance. That's why I used the shortcut that I had been using previously. This place where I wanted to tell you, this used to be the entrance. Here, at this place here, you can see from the top. You can see there is a really erosion have taken place because this place is sloppy. This used to be the entrance where the entrance is now closed. You can see from the top here, from the top there, as you can see here at this part here, the entrance is closed because the excavation is now complete. They are done with the things of harvesting this soil. And they were to come. These vehicles were just coming as they come, and this used to be where they just get inside, where they were just getting inside at this part here. But the place here for real, you can see, as you can see, it have gone deep. It is very deep for now. It's very deep for now. And as you can see, the water have accumulated this place. Water have accumulated, and as you can see, these are the collection of water that are just around here. The waters that they have been collected here. For real, this place, if they can talk wise, they can just close at the far end there and start harvesting here some thing like fish, and fish can be harvested here in a very aquatic farming can take place, and in a very great way. And to what I have seen, because this environment is not very much bad, because due to the excavation of this soil that have been taking place here, think the place have gone deeper inside in such a way that the accumulation of water can be accumulated in a very great way, in a such a that in a way that the accumulation of water accumulated cannot get outside easily. That's one of the advantage that I have seen due to what they did. They have been doing, in spite that it have played a very great role. You can see here people around here. Like you can see from the far end, from the outside part of the quarry. There are some people who have managed to build a very exemplified homes, a very good. They never used to be homes here, as I believe they never used to be homes here. There were no building around here. This place was just like a jungle. It was just like a jungle, and it's not there are not so many years that have gone, but today's that I have been here since 2021, 2022, and 2023 also I was here. And this excavation of this soil, I think it ended in 20 in 20 in I think it ended in 2024 in the month of January, there in the month of February. This is the time that this excavation ended. For real, these people around here, some of them they was just hustlers, but their life have changed. Some of them have purchased vehicles, and others have even purchased motorcycles, and now they are now do the rider. They are now border rider, and that's how this area have really played a very great role in this individual. So I'll just saying around here. As you can just see, there are some trees. There are some trees that are just grown here. This some of the trees. Some of the trees that have also created a very exemplified area where just trees, where just animals, not animal, but this we call the as you can hear some noise. You can hear some noise. If you have heard some noise like a vehicle moving, is the excavation that is the other side. Now these people who used to excavate this part, they have just maneuvered. They have just shifted to another side, and that side I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have to show you for today. I'm gonna have to show you because it is not far away. It's not far away from here. It is not far away from here. Not far away from here. It is not far away from here. But the problem is that I'm not sure where that excavation it is, but it is on this section of Yangambo. And as you can see, at this place here, as you can see, you can see very clearly. Let me just say, on top of my head, you can see a homestead there. That place, that homestead never used to be there. This place was just, it was just okay. It was just okay, it was just okay. Even this place where you can just see, it's that they excavated soil also. They excavated soil. I'm gonna try to show you really where this place is, but that used to be the niche. That used to be the well-known place where this and the vehicle were to move each side, like they were to travel in both sides. I usually this is the part I'm using. This is the part I have been using during those days, during 2023. During 2023, and the place have grown grass. I don't know if this place is people are using it. Let me try to see if I can use this that. Let me try to see if this side can work. That's how I have I've been staying in this town during my school time, and I even sometimes went there and get myself talking to those people who are harvesting their soil. People used to harvest that soil. As I have told you also that the method they are using to harvest soil here at Nukuru is the method we use in Migori County to harvest Muram soil. Yeah, that's how this time I've been there. For real, it's somehow amazing. Really somehow amazing. And I have found myself getting to this area. This is the area. This is the entrance for real I used to use, because the one I have shown you that is closed used to be so much congested, like the vehicles were just maneuvering here and there, and I'm gonna try to talk to these people to see if they can show me the way to get myself to that quarry. Hey guys, mambo? Poa?
Mimi niko fiti.
Nilikuwa nasema aje? Kuna hapo mchanga inachimbwa. Nilikuwa nataka kufika hapo.
Kuna kwara iko hapa juu.
Hapo juu hivi?
Ukipita kwa hiyo barabara, tena hii barabara yote ni main.
Hiyo iko hapo karibu?
Hiyo yenye iko hapo, alafu
ni ama hiyo.
Unaona hata yote inaenda sababu iko katikati.
Sasa sinitumie hii.
Hii ndio inaweza kuwa rahisi. Utaenda utafika kona ya kwanza. Kona ya kwanza iko hapo. Alafu utapanda hivi tu juu, utakuwa unaenda unapata hapo tu kwara.
Mimi napiganga picha na create content kwa YouTube. Na content is all about tour. Nimetua sehemu mpya, origin. Sasa previous mimi nimekuanga hapa. Nimekuanga nikiishi hapa hivi. Nimekuanga nikiishi tu hapo ng'ambo tu hivi.
Hapo ng'ambo, hata sisi hapa ni nyumbani. Ndio tumetoka kuota juu hapa kidogo. Chai iko kwa moto, alafu tuenda tukunywe. Hata sisi tunafanya kazi kwa are, tunio kwa are imetu support. Unaona wengine tulichimba hapa chini.
Hii nilikuwa naijua hapa.
Hapa tulichimbaga ikaisha. Sasa ndio tuko pale na zingine bado ziko. Hapo ndio sasa unajua hii ndio imetulea, kijiko ndio imetulea. Si ati mjengo nini, ni kijiko.
Sasa unajua hivyo venye mnachimbanga nyinyi mchanga. Sisi ndio tunachimbaga Muram. Sasa si mchanga, mchanga sisi tunatoa kwa maji. Tunachukua
maji. Nishasikia hiyo story na
unaweka kijiko kwa maji, unatoka na mchanga juu.
Alafu maji inamwagika. Sasa yenu ni ngumu, sasa yetu unachota haina maji, unachota.
Unaona hivyo venye mnachota sasa mchanga, sisi tunataka Muram. Kuna nyingine ya kuchimba yenye inakaa brown.
Hizi zinawekwa kwa barabara ama?
Hizo za kwa barabara.
Hizo za red hizo zinatoka county gani hizo?
Hizo county.
Inatoka wapi? Kwa hiyo kwa iko
Migori County.
Sababu mimi najua naonaga tu zinamwaga, sijui baada zina
Migori County.
Migori County.
County. Mimi nimetoka Migori County. Na huko tunapiganga content tukiuza YouTube na hulipwaga sisi. Mimi naweza ku advise ukiwa na simu yako ama unaweza nunua kamera F7. Kamera inaitwa GoPro. GoPro ni kamera mzuri, lakini na advance. Kuna GoPro 10, GoPro 9, kuna GoPro 12. Na unapiga content nayo na inaweza kusaidia ukijiendeleza. Unapiga kwa mchanga, unapiga content, unauza, ukichangia, zote zinakuchangia na kusupport.
Nimeenjoy hata mimi hapo. Acha nijipange. Naona hiyo kazi si mbaya.
Si mbaya. Sawa basi, acha niangalie kama naweza fika.
Haya, angalia hata sisi tukae.
Sawa. As you have heard, my friends, I wanted to talk with one of individuals who have been in those quarries, and for real, they're telling what they have been doing is not so much bad. It's not so much bad, and this direction that they have shown me how to get to that position. This is the way I'm going to use to get myself where they have just told me. And just as I told you, I've been riding and I'm just managing to ride my bike. Managing to ride my bike. You can have the whole day very, very much with the quarry that it's have been something like it's something like it's have played a very good role to their life. It have managed to it's like it's something that it have developed them. Something that it have developed them. Something that it have developed them for real. Is what they have been really depending on, because that's the only job that it was just around, and some of them they got to employ themselves, like they employed themselves, and they could get even they were to get jobs to they were to get money together for their families. And for real, this is what they have been doing for those several years, and they have managed to shift again to this position. They have managed to shift again to this position. I'm just moving. This direction, I don't think it is so much insecure. This place is somehow good, okay, and I don't feel like insecure, because it's all about to know how to talk to these people. And if you just you find yourself very harsh, you find your day being not very, very, very much good. It's a bit far, but I'm trying to see if I can get myself there. It's a bit far, it's a distance for real, and at this position, well, you just find some heavy lollies that we used to them, like we know them that they are like T-bus, this big T-bus. But the only thing that they have been left behind is that instead of using some spade to scoop those soil, they're gonna use these front operator to just scoop this soil, and things go very very nice. But I don't know how this time they might have changed. Let me just see the way they have now done these things. Let me just see the way they have. At this position here, I'm going now to change the direction. I'm also going to turn. I first turned to the right. I'm going now again to turn to the right side. Like it's a bit far, but I managed to find myself just close. I'm getting to it. Like I'm getting to it. Just stay tuned as you are watching. These are the places. These are some of the areas that they are very exciting for real. I've never been here. At that side where I have just shown you at the first time, the places I well know about it. But at this position here, I've never been there. I don't know if they will like me to take a video, but let me just see. Let me just take a look of how they are harvesting this way. Let me just take a view of it. I'll manage to take a view of it. Hey, habari zenu? This is the place. This is the place. This is the place for real. This is the place. You can just take a look from a distance. You can just see. From a distance, you can just see. From a distance, you can just see. You can just see. That's how the thing goes, and that's how. Hey, Yaje. That's how this thing it is. Nikoje? I have managed to find myself at that position, but there are some rules and conditions that applies when it comes that you find yourself there. What I have been told is that they don't allow videos, they don't allow pictures, but that's how it is. I have managed to see that in terms of parking to the vehicle, to the Tiba, the process is just the same as ours. You just scoop by speed, and that's how I have just seen the lots are very tiresome. They're just enjoying scooping the soil, and it's just a group. For hours, just when there just number of them. Like when parking to Tiba, there's just a number of 4 individual, and that I can park for only 1 hour, and that's the Tiba must be. Most especially these of 10 regs, and we name it, which we name it at Migukumi. The Migukumi, the 10 regs vehicle is the one that for drill is used by within 1 hour, because it has a very big body. It has a very big body for it to be filled to be packed. That's how this environment really look like. And that's how it has been. But without forgetting that it's still very early in the morning, just advise you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you are gonna be amazed with how I'm touring this environment of harsh condition, because we are going in a very harsh weather that is we are going to approach at this month of December, because in the month of December it's very hot. It's very hot for real, not as the way some of the environment experience a very cold condition, but it's very hot during the day and cold during the night. That's what they experience in this town. And I have also managed to. We are going to take now a bridge closed, because previously I haven't used the bridge, but due that I wanted to reach to my destination earlier and also easily, I managed to use a shortcut. But for now, we are going to use a bridge, because when I tried to use the shortcut, I found myself stamping in water. You can remember anyway, I was struggling to see if I can manage to find myself there. So that's how this area look like. This the I don't know how they call these roads, but to our home there we have names that we call, but some roads. But here at this position here, I don't know how they call their roads here. I don't know their names, but the shop the shop near is SM shop, closer to this junction. That's previously this road was not really very good, but I have seen they have managed to weed it. It is now it's how they have constructed this road. It is now constructed like they have did it, and I think it's now nice, like not like previously. It used to be stony. It had some ridges, and other sides were not very well, but that's how I managed to take a look about this environment for it. As you can see, I'm going to take a look about. We are going to close a bridge, but now we are heading home, because I'm done with what I wanted to show you. I'm done with what I wanted to show you. I'm done with what I wanted to show you. I'm done with what I wanted to show you, but these places are not constructed very well, but it is just okay. It is just okay. It is just okay. It's just okay for real, but not very bad. Not very bad. Not very bad. You can see I'm allowed to ride all the way from all those. I managed to ride from all the. There's a bridge here around. I will not show you here. There's a bridge, you can use it. The way for you to go Nyambo, there is a bridge, but personally I told you use that first, a shortcut. You know, when you are familiar and also familiar to well known to a place, you can use any way. Suppose you just get where you want to reach. No matter whether you just stamp. This is the bridge. This is the bridge. You can just see. This is the bridge for real. Yeah, this is the bridge, and this is where I have been. This is how we have been closing these dangerous places, and that's all about for today.